what's up, guys? Haven't done meth, so there's that. I am high as a fucking kite on weed right now, though, so if anybody else is it just me? Yeah, somebody. Hey, I got some friends. All right, let's tell some jokes. Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. No, I'm not Keanu Reeves. Let's get that out of the way right now. No, I get that a lot. Either that, apparently that, or Jesus, I guess, is what I'm starting to get. Let me tell you right now, I'm definitely not Jesus. That's for sure. Wouldn't that be something? Second coming at the Funnybone in Westport. No, I'm definitely not Jesus. In fact, I was literally in a bar fight last night, so that wasn't it. Well, I say in a bar fight, but I kind of just watched it. I'm trying to make myself feel more badass by saying I was but I saw everything, and it was in St. Charles County, so like by the time the fight was over, like the cops were like already there, you know, like they just kind of live around there. They're kind of just everywhere. Everywhere you go, they're like, oh, there they are. No, I think I know all of them by name by now. They pull you over so much, it's ridiculous. But so in the 12 seconds it took me to get back upstairs from yelling at a drunk guy, like an old man with a broom shooing a bird off, you know. Yeah! And the 12 seconds it took me to get back upstairs, I had decided in my head that, you know what? I think I did a great job shooing off that drunk guy. In fact, I deserve an honorary deputization. That's right, I'm a cop too. Here we go, bitches. So I see they're here, I'm like, nah, we're on the same team. I bust open the door, I'm like, all right, what's the situation? I'm trying to think of everything I've ever heard on Law & Order SVU, right? I'm like, has the assailant been apprehended? I'm looking all of is the fugitive in custody? He's like, why don't you take a seat, drunk Jesus? Sit down, all right, citizen. Like, take off your old plastic silver star. The real cops are here. We'll ask the question. Thank you very much. Oh, it's ridiculous. It was a fun time, but of course, now we're here. I had a transition joke, but I forgot. So we'll just pretend that I said it. Anyway, you guys ever had onions? You like that? That's good. You guys ever had onions? Anybody? Clap if you've had onions, because I can't see shit. All right, cool. Good. You guys like onions. All right, that's good. Someone was mentioning earlier, you know, after a certain amount of time, people kind of start to smell like them a little bit. That's one of the biggest reasons why I don't like onions. You guys remember 8th grade when you go back from the gym class and you walk in the locker room, you're like, oh, that's definitely onions. That's definitely onions. And it was actually sweaty armpits. So I'm just saying, all you guys that clapped right now kind of just told me, as far as I'm concerned, that you like licking sweaty armpits. Just be aware, that's how I feel about you. Let's be honest. I'm gonna let you know, if you guys do like onions, you're probably gonna like all the rest of my materials about how much I hate onions. So I'm warning you guys. For real, I since I was like 0 years old, man, I never ate those things. Always, my mom would try to sneak them in my food. And then I pick them up to the side, and she gets so mad. She's like, I cut them up so small. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I can taste it, and it's nasty. It's like armpits. You gotta do better than that. They got powder. It still doesn't get past me, man. I don't like that shit. Oh, man. You know, I went to a cooking store one time, and they had like those gloves that look like chainmail. You couldn't cut them if you tried to. And they had goggles, onion goggles, right? So like they had to invent safety equipment so that you could chop up this ingredient. I hate to break it to you, but if you gotta invent safety equipment, it's not an ingredient anymore. It's a weapon, okay? That's chemical warfare. Have you cut into an onion before? You will literally cry tears of pain. I'm just saying, do me a favor, look at yourself in the mirror. When you say the word, look at yourself in the mirror, your face does this. Onion. That's what you know subconsciously you hate them. I mean, they live in the ground, they're not even trying to get eaten, and some dumbass comes up, he's like, onion. Oh, I'm just gonna say that word twice, that's the name of that shit, because it's so gross. And then for the rest of eternity, it's in everything. It's awful. Anyway, that's my time. I'm gonna get it.